Well, hello, first graders. How are you doing today? I am going to show you how to use comparison bars. All right, got to get my pencil ready. Okay, I just want to tell you, first graders, that this is way more complicated than when I was in first grade. Like, you're going to be so much smarter than me and all the other adults in the world because you're doing something that's kind of tricky for us. And so if your parents are trying to help you with this and they were confused, it's because we didn't learn how to do it this way. But you guys can teach us now. Actually, I'm going to teach you how to do this. Okay, so what we're doing here is addition and subtraction. And the first step is read the whole problem first. Make sure you understand what it says. So we're going to look at this sample page, and it says Tessa has 15 pens. I like to circle numbers because it helps it really stand out for me. So Tessa has 15 pens. Sam has 9 pens. How many more pens does Tessa have than Sam? Okay, so what do you think the biggest number is going to be? If Tessa has 15 and Sam has 9, and we want to know how many more Tessa has, what's going to be the biggest number? Who has the biggest number? Did you say Tessa? If you did, you're right, and you're going to put a T here because Tessa starts with T. Okay, so we're going to put her number there, 15, okay? And that's what it says over here. It says find out which item has the greatest number. That item will be listed on the top, large comparison bar. So this is the biggest comparison bar over here. There's a smaller box down here, and then there's a circle. Well, let's see, what do we do for those? Okay, so it says if you see the words more or fewer, that number will always go in the oval shape, all right? So it says how many more? So we don't know what's going to go there yet. So pretend you don't see that 6 because we really didn't do anything yet. So we really don't know what's going to go there. So I'm going to put a question mark there. So that goes, the unknown part goes with more. And then it says, how many more does Tessa have than Sam? So when it says how many more, do you guys know what that means? Do you know if it means add or subtract? If you said subtract, you're right. Okay, so if Sam has 9 pens, how many more does Tessa have? So we're going to put Sam's 9 right here. And then, like you said, we're going to subtract. So we got to do 15 minus 9. So you could like draw 15 circles and then cross off 9. You could use your fingers or however you know how to subtract, and you're going to get the answer 6. So these two little things on the bottom should add up to 15. And 9 plus 6 is 15, so this one is right. So the answer was the thing we didn't know, which is 6. So we're going to put a 6 in here, and we have to label it. So 6 what? Well, what are we talking about? We're talking about pens, right? So 6 pens. And then that's how you do that one. Now the next one you see fewer is circled. So let's try to do one of those. Okay, it says Tessa has 15 pens. Sam has 9 pens. How many fewer does Sam have than Tessa? So this is really asking the same thing. If you say how many fewer pens does Sam have than Tessa, it's also like saying how many more pens does Tessa have than Sam. It's just the opposite way. So you're going to have the same numbers in the same places, and the answer once again is going to be 6 pens. Sorry, my writing is kind of bad. I'm still learning how to use this. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Okay. Oh, this one's going to be a little bit different. Okay, this is asking it a different way. We're actually asking questions, the same question 4 different ways. So it says, Tessa has 15 pens. Sam has 6 fewer. So Tessa's going at the top because she's got 15. She has the most. Sam has 6 fewer. Okay, so up here for number 1, it said how many more. So we didn't know the answer for that. So we left that one blank. But here it says 6 fewer. So it doesn't say how many fewer, it says 6. So we put a 6 in the circle this time. And this is the one that we don't know and we have to figure out, okay? So then we would do 15 minus 6 to get 9. So how many pens does Sam have? Well, he has 9 pens. All right, does that make sense? I hope so. This is kind of tricky because we're like doing the same kind of, we have the same kind of information for all 4 problems, the same answers, but the thing we didn't know here was the 9. The thing we didn't know for the first 2, we didn't know the 6. Okay, so for the last one, it says Sam has 9 pens. Tessa has 6 more than Sam. How many pens does Tessa have? Okay, well, we don't know how many Tessa has because it tells us Sam has 9 and Tessa has 6 more. So we know that Sam has 9. So we're going to put 9 here, and then we know that Tessa has 6 more. So the thing that's going with more is the 6, right? So that's going in that box, and then we have to add them up to get 15. So basically we just did the same problem, figuring out different information with different language for each of them. So this answer is going to be 15 pens because Tessa has 15. So it's really nice to label it with the T because then we're remembering, okay, that's going to be Tessa. But now how do we know that Tessa has the most? It's because she has 6 more than Sam. So if you have more than him, you're going to have the most of the both of you. Okay, so we're going to try this on another worksheet. One sec. Okay. So this one says Mike catches 6 more balls than Len. Len catches 8 balls. How many balls does Mike catch? All right, so let's go ahead and draw our comparison bars. So we just read the whole problem. Do you understand what it means? If not, read it again. Read it again. Mike catches 6 more balls than Len. So I saw like a key word there. So I'm going to go ahead and circle it. It looks like both of these things should be circled because more is like our clue word. It's like you're a detective trying to figure out what to do. Okay, and then Len catches 8. So we're gonna have the big bar, we're gonna have the little bar, and we're gonna have the oval. And remember, the oval goes with the thing the clue that we circled. So we already know that that's gonna go in here. And then we have Mike and we have Len. Which one of those people has more? It says Mike catches 6 more than Len. So right away we know since he caught more than Len, he must be up here. So we're going to put an M here and we're going to put an L down here for Len. So how many does Len have? If you said 8, you are correct. So we're going to put an 8 in here. And then since we have things down, two numbers down here, what are we going to do with those 2 numbers to get how many Mike has? Did you say add? Yes. So 8 plus 6. If you don't know how to add that yet in your head, you can use your fingers. You can draw 8 circles and 6 more circles and then add them up. I'm going to just tell you right now that it's 14. If you got 14, you're doing awesome. So how many balls does Mike catch? Well, we just got it, 14, and then we need to label it. So 14 balls. So it sounds like Mike is a better ball player than Len. Len's dropping everything. Or maybe some of the balls just didn't go his way. All right, so let's try the next one. If you want to pause it and try to do these 2 on your own, and then come back to the video to see if you got it right, That would be great. That way you can kind of test out to see if you really know it. And if you don't, then you can see where you went wrong. So just pause the video for a second and come on back. Did you pause it or are you still watching? Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it now. So hopefully you paused it, you tried it on your own, and hopefully you're going to have the right answer. So for these two, I'm just going to do the same thing. Going to have a big bar, a small bar, and a circle. And the circle goes with the more or fewer, the key, that's the clue word for those. And the same thing here. It's so cool. I love learning new ways to do things. I never did this as a kid. So I love math, by the way, too. It's fun for me to figure things out. So anyway, okay. So there are 16 fewer. Oh, well, there's that word. Where do you think the 16 is going to go? It's our clue word, right? So it's going to go in the oval. There are 16 fewer tables in the library than chairs. Oh, wait, not library. We don't care about that. Hold on a second. There are 16 fewer tables than chairs. Okay, so if there's 16 fewer tables than chairs, which one's going to go on the top, tables or chairs? Which one has the most? And I think you said chairs. So we're going to go ahead and put a C up here because, yes, if there's fewer tables, that means there's more chairs. So we're going to put a C there. We're going to put a T here. And then look, they give us another clue, 20 chairs. Well, we got the C here for chairs, so we know the 20 is going to go in here. And then how do you find out how many tables there are? Well, that's what we need to find out. So we already know that we're going to have to label this tables. Sorry for my messy writing. I'm trying my best. Okay, but I'm wondering, do you guys already even know how to subtract like this? Like 20 minus 16? That's kind of big numbers for first grade. Well, what you could do is you could make 20 circles and cross off 16. There's another way with regrouping, but I'm pretty sure you're going to learn that in second grade. So I'm not going to do it that way, but if you want to do it that way, you can. As long as you get the right answer, which is 20 minus 16 is 4. So there's 4 tables. Yay. How you guys doing? Are you getting it? All right, let's try this last one. If you want, go ahead and pause it. If you already did it, keep listening. And we have 10 girls and we have 12 boys. How many fewer girls are there than boys? All right, fewer girls. Well, and it's kind of obvious because they tell us there's 12 boys and 10 girls, so there must be more boys than girls. Yeah, the boys won on this one. Okay, so boys here, girls here, and it says how many fewer. We don't know how many because it says how many. That's like our unknown number. This stuff is going to help you guys later on when you're doing algebra, right? You're in first grade right now, but this kind of math is helping you get ready for middle school and high school. So that's why they're doing math like this right now. They didn't do it when I was a kid, and when I got to algebra, it was super hard. But this is helping you understand the concept of that. I know. It's just wait till you get there. You're going to be really good at it. You're going to be better than me. And I love math. But anyway, okay, so boys. There's 12 boys, so we're going to just put what in here? Did you say 12? I think I heard you. I think I heard you through the computer. And then how many girls? 10. And then we got to figure out this number. Oh, that looks like 16. Let me try that 0 again. Okay. So if there's this plus this should equal that, so that minus that should equal this. So can you guys guess what that is in your head? Or do you need to draw 12 circles and cross off 10? I know it in my head because I've been doing this for like, I don't even want to tell you how many years, but the answer you should have got is 2. So how many fewer girls? So you could say 2 fewer. Yeah, 2 fewer girls. Or 2 girls. Whatever you think your teacher would want you to write. I'm not too picky, but some math teachers are going to want you to do things a definite way. Because, like, as a math teacher, we're very, I don't know. Never mind that. Okay. Anyway, you should have got 2, and I'm going to say 2. I'm just going to say 2 girls, and I'm pretty sure you'll get that right. And if you get it wrong, just put a note in the comments telling me I did it wrong, and then I will apologize. Anyway, that should be it for today. I hope you had fun learning about comparison bars, and I had fun learning it today too. So I'll talk to you later.